Hello everyone, back again. This time we're talking about our top 10 favorite video games we played this year. Yours is going to be more interesting because mine was the year of a certain franchise. So, like, most of my list is this one franchise.
I want to be mad at you for that, but it's my fault.
It's your fault. You made me get into it and you bought them all for me. So it's entirely your fault. But my number 10, the Clana Collection that came out. We got it on Switch and PS4 because I really wanted to support it. Yeah, I think you'll like it on PS4. But fantastic classic games, and it's great to have them both together, and having a slight remaster on number 2, and then number 1 being sort of a version of like the Wii remake. So brilliant. I love some of the greatest platformers I think ever made.
And that's a PlayAsia version.
Yeah, this is the Asian version of PlayAsia, and then we got the European, the PAL version on PS4.
It still is not available physically in the US?
I don't know if we have got one at all. I don't know if we got one physically, but because yours is PAL region.
Why do we suck so much?
Yeah, there's a lot of games like that.
Why do we suck?
Yeah.
My number 10 has
happy.
30 games in it.
I'm happy you found this.
It's so stupid, but I love, especially for the Switch, I feel like the Switch was designed for just like casual, easy,
relax after
think.
work kind of.
These are perfect for after work. It's a 30-in-1 collection. A lot of them are not that great. It's a lot of repetition, but it's just some little easy, like this is when you first got like a computer, like the 1995, like
Minesweeper, and
it has
that Space Cadet, like a
that's
pinball game.
That's all. Oh, if I could get Space Cadet again.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But that's my number 10. I love it. I think it's great, and it was cheap. So.
Yes. My number 9, Yakuza Kiwami.
Here we go.
The remake, the first game, and this for me was the year of Yakuza. I played. Started with 0, so I played 10 games in the franchise this year.
Well,
it's not my
did
entire.
Did you play 0 this
played
year?
0 the year before.
Okay, yeah.
And one of them didn't make my top 10. Like a dragon.
Oh my
God. But anyway, so starting off, number 9. And I've literally did an entire series throughout the year as I played those. So if you missed those, I've talked about those in depth, so they'll be fast. Alright, what's your number 9?
Number 9. Dragons
Sticking with Sega.
Saga.
Yeah, we wish.
Maybe.
We wish.
Maybe.
Never gonna
this was actually really fun.
Yeah,
I like arcade
great.
games, and I enjoyed this. It was a fun, cute little game. I wonder what your next one could be. Does it begin with a Y?
No, my number 8. You're gonna slice my head off, but I need your one from your list. And again, this is only because of this year. I know you're gonna be God of War Ragnarok. It's your fault. It's entirely. No, I do have to say that.
Are you gaslighting me right now?
No,
it's my fault.
Because you made it the year of Yakuza, and if this on any other year this would be higher. And I do have to say that if this was not our favorite, if this was just a review, this would be my second highest scoring game for the year. It actually would be like my number 2. But as far as my favorites, like you turned me into a Yakuza super fan, so. It's true, but
I did not know
this
was this low, and I'm very angry right now.
It is a brilliant game. The writing is fantastic. It's huge. I mean, I like this even better than the first one. And you're going to talk about it a lot, so I'm going to leave the rest up to you. I know you're going to.
I hope you know that you sleep more than I do.
I know.
You better be prepared.
It's entirely you're the one who got me into. You turned me into a Yakuza super fan. So. It's any other year.
I can't even think anymore. Oh my gosh.
What's your number 8?
Oh my gosh. Please tell him in the comments how much he sucks.
What's your number 8?
My number 8 is Tiny Barbarian, which is actually a really, really fun old school game. It's not old, but it's created in the style, and it's so unforgivingly hard, and that is why it is not higher, because I struggled and I got really angry at some parts. And I don't want to get angry.
Yeah.
I don't want to be angry.
But it was fun.
But it was very fun and really, really funny. So that's my number 8.
My number 7, Yakuza 4.
Now I'm going to be angry at you for the rest of this video.
I know.
All of these things are higher.
What's your number 7?
My number 7 is Ukulele and the Impossible Lair. So much better than the first one because they did not bite off more than they can chew. The difficulty spike is kind of stupid, though. The Impossible Lair itself just kind of annoyed me at the end, but really fun overall.
My number 6, Yakuza 5, Taxi Man Kiryu. Love it.
Is that the one where
you kill the bear and everything?
Is that the one where he's in the shower?
Yes, when he hears about Goro, and these very,
I watched
very
that
dramatic,
scene, and their bromance of the ages.
Yep.
My number 6 is stupid, but I loved this.
You had a lot of fun playing.
I have actually played a lot of hours on this game,
Yeah.
and that's embarrassing, but it was really good.
This
is actually really fun.
Yeah.
Sushi Strikers. This is really funny, and it's such a good game, and it's so addictive, and it's just easy to pick up and play. If I have like 10 minutes to do that, okay, I'm gonna play this, and I love it. It's great, and the story is funny too.
Number 5, Judgment. Didn't think I'd love these as much as the core series, and Kiryu and Goro and everyone, but it was fantastic. I liked the all the detective work and stuff. The brilliant story. So Judgment.
It reminds me of the split between Persona and Shin Megami
And regular
Tensei.
SMT, yeah, because
I
like
feel
a
like that's
Dragon
what it
is
started.
more Persona. And yeah.
My number 5 is Grow, Song of the Evertree. I'm so excited about this. This is the creator of Yonder, which was amazing. This is a much bigger game, a much better game in a lot of ways, but there's something very charming about Yonder that I liked better. But super fun, and I would definitely recommend. Not to you. Not to you. Not to Yakuza Man.
Number 4, Yakuza Kiwami 2.
I thought that was going to be higher.
No, actually, still in a weird way, I actually kind of like the original PS2 version a little bit better than the remake. This is the only one. The remake is better, but yes, love it.
My number 4 is a fairly new game. This was my first super rare game. It's Witchwood. This is collectathon, puzzles, everything that I love. There's very little violence in this, and it's really funny. There's a talking goat. It's a demon. I love it. There's everything I love.
Number 3, Lost Judgment. Like even better than the first one. Crazy amazing. I really want another Judgment game. Hoping that's
You're gonna
up soon.
get it. Calm down.
Better.
Can't believe you. I'm so bad at you.
I get it's all. You're the one who I wasn't gonna play the Yakuza games, and you're like, no, you're gonna like them. And you got me started, and then we bought them all. Most of them came literally from you. I spent the first half of the year playing nothing but Yakuza.
My next one, number 3, is Ori. I like the Blind Forest much better.
The first one, right?
The first one. This is so beautiful, and I loved it so much, and I don't know that it would be higher if there weren't some, like, rage-inducing parts, but I wish there weren't some rage-inducing parts. The story is beautiful. The music is just out of this world. Lovely. But there are some parts in this that just make me angry.
Speaking of grumpy dads, we have this
I'm
one.
not
Is
a grumpy dad.
No, not you, but you're number 1 that you're all angry about. So you're grumpy dads, or grumpy grandpas, really. Yakuza 6, Song of Life. This is so near and dear to my heart. Like this story really touched me, and I love this one. It was
Shouldn't
great.
let it touch you.
Great.
It's inappropriate.
Love it. Love it. My number 2 for the year.
My number 2, I thought was going to be number 1, because I thought this was beautiful.
I'm excited because I'm playing that next year.
You are playing this next
coming year. Yeah.
And this was just so beautiful. The first game that they came out with, I loved. It was on the Vita, and I was so happy to get it. And this was so much better because it was an RPG. This is like my first RPG. I feel like it feels like
More
that.
simplistic,
It's a very simple, very fairy tale story. It is the cruel king and the great hero. And this, I don't know that it comes out in a regular edition. This is the collector's edition. The art is beautiful. The music is beautiful. The voice work is beautiful. Everything about this is beautiful.
Yeah. I watched you play a little bit. It's like a living storybook. Like it looks
really
like a
is.
storybook, like unfolding.
There's a couple issues at the very end. I wish they had not done some things that they had done. But overall, beautiful, wonderful game.
My number 1, which was guaranteed as soon as it was announced, it wasn't even like a question, but Xenoblade Chronicles 3, one of the best games, not only of the year, but one of the best games ever made.
Switch.
Amazing. Yes, back to the Switch. Yeah, normally, the past couple of years, my list has been mostly Switch, but because of Yakuza, it was like PS4 explosion. But yes, my number 1, Xenoblade Chronicles 3, just spectacular. Amazing.
You better guard your loins, because
this is one of the best games ever made.
A better game.
No.
It's God of War Ragnarok. Everyone on the internet agrees with me.
I don't
They do
care
not
what
agree
people
with
on the
you.
internet. I don't care. I mean,
Good.
You are Amanda of War, so
This is a great game.
it is brilliant.
A fantastic game. A wonderful game. It's not a Yakuza game, which gives it extra points. I love this game. I love it. I'm still playing this game.
Yeah.
To this day, I will be playing this game for the rest of my life.
It's true.
Because Vanaheim is way too big, and I don't know why. But, oh man, so good. And the story was fantastic, even though I called most of it.
Yeah.
I called most of it, which is even better.
The writing was
The writing
brilliant.
is amazing.
And one thing I do super agree with, like, Christopher Judge won at the stupid award show thing for, like, best performance. And I think even over, like, Noah and some people I thought were really, really good in this, I do think genuinely that was the best individual performance I've experienced all year.
I think also this is so good because of what came before it. I think
because of the build.
There's no way you could have gotten that kind of growth for all of the characters, because it's all of the characters who have amazing growth without everything that came before it. And there's just so many moments that you just laugh, and then so many moments that you cry. You feel all of the emotions, and it makes me so happy and sad.
Yeah, like chapter 5. It's depressing.
Put your stuff down. End of the alphabet, asshole. God of War.
So what were your top 10 of the year? Any other Yakuza fanatics out there? Is everyone God of War?
God of War.
I feel like it's going to be a bunch
Team
of
God of War.
bunch of God of War, Elden Ring, and Xenoblade Chronicles 3 are going to be a 3 for most people. But,
any ideas for next year? What should we play?
Yeah, like, what are you looking forward to next year that's coming out? Because there are a lot of cool titles that have been announced.
Yeah, I have too many games to play for next year. But if you want to tell me something, I am more than happy to add something else to my list of things to play.
Start growing PS4 collection, because we're almost at 100 games for PS4.
And Switch.
And Switch, yeah.
It's getting there.
Yep.
It's getting there.
Like a lot of Switch. Many, many, many hours on the Switch. All we need is X on Switch now.